With ATS, the trucks are a lot cheaper, so I'm going to try and keep the trucks around the same price. So once we've unlocked all of the trucks and that you can, well, all the brands you can get in ATS, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to actually ask you guys which brand you think I should go for. Like I said before, I'd rather not have one where it has the exhaust right out the side like the old Kenworth. As much as I love driving that. Yeah, I just found a Mac just before in my last delivery. It's just a pain for me to try and reverse and deliver because normally I have to go into that view, which is not ideal for me. I don't like it. But like a truck like this one here, I don't have that issue. I can actually stick my head out the window and look behind. But anyway, once I've done that, I'm going to figure out how much it is to fully deck it out, which will be another goal. I have to get to this level and buy a certain amount of accessories, and because I've got the mod, that gives me a lot more options of accessories. Once I've done that and figured out the price in ATS, that'll be the same price I'll be aiming for in ETS, so I'm not spending more on a truck on one game than the other, because obviously that's going to taint the results. So that's what's happening. Now let me go back in here for the delivery side of things. Is this a delivery? It is, isn't it? Or is it the next one over? Is it charged? It's charged. Alright, hang on people. I'm new to the town. Never been here before. Don't mind me. So yeah, that's it. Any questions? Any suggestions? Please chuck them in. I'll be happy to look at them, because they might be a perfect suggestion I can adopt, or there might be a suggestion which could have a good foundation. Is that where you want me to park, is it? With not much room. Oh, this is one thing I do like about this over ETS, is the difficulty in the parking, the challenge to the parking compared to ETS. Even on some of the easy ones on ATS are harder than the harder ones on on ATS. Some of the easy ones are harder than the harder ones on ETS. Well, yeah, see, like early on, if you weren't here, I had to spend a lot of time trying to back a trailer in, because I had the old Kenworth with the big blimmin' pipes there, which was annoying. So that's what I'm trying to avoid, and because I have trouble seeing at night, even in real life and in games, I was trying to do it at the night time, and I couldn't even see the outline where it's supposed to be parked, and it was rather frustrating. So I'd rather have a truck that I've got this, where I can actually stick my head out. Alright, give it to me. Come on, close enough, near enough, good enough. Yep, there we go. Right, I can't even see my keys. I can't see my buttons on the steering wheel. Good old winter time, eh? It's dark already, pretty much. And because I got my microphone in front of the thing. Bit of a pain. What is the time anyway? 5:30. I think we got time to do another one or two, depending on the location. Now, where did we just end up at? I didn't actually pay attention, to be honest. Oh, this is where we would have got to. So we're trying to make our way back to Seattle. Do we hit? We do. Yeah, it would be. What is it? Coming up 6:30 in the morning for you, wouldn't it? Oh, there's one to Seattle, but it's not what. Seattle, here we go. So, yeah, despite the price. It's the only one to Seattle. So this is the company I'm delivering for. This one here. And because I've got one that goes to a delivery to Seattle, which I can deliver to anyone. As long as I'm delivering either to them or from them, it's not an issue. Even though there's better price ones, I've got to take the one to Seattle. That's the primary and first and foremost option I've got to do. So let's go to Seattle. Back home. I'm almost tempted to turn a light on. Actually, what I should do. Let's pull the curtain up beside me now. Alright, which way's out? It's probably the opposite way you come in. You try and do round trips there. See, I normally just get in and I like my long haul, so I try and level up my long distance and all that kind of stuff and just go wherever the wind takes me, or the delivery takes me really. But this is a totally new, different way for me. I would assume with all the people that play this game, either ETS or ATS, someone's already come up with this kind of way. It's one of those things, you know, you play a game for such a long time, you love the game, but you start burning out on it. And you come up with different ways of playing it, which is just to keep it alive, you know. I can do that, probably, because I've got coast to coast. No, it doesn't give it to me. Oh, hang on, I've got a red light, just noticed that. I was looking at chat. Uh-oh. Oh no, beautiful. No, here's the trick, which is which. Oh, it is good. Trying to figure out how many gears this truck's got. Alright, we're heading off to Seattle. Now, I'm pretty sure I've done more deliveries today in this, even though with the late start and the little hiccup at the beginning, I started half an hour later. You can wait, mate. I can actually bypass it. My goodness me, just about had a heart attack first time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done more deliveries today than I did with ETS yesterday. So it'd be interesting to see the end total cash wise. Mind you, I was having a heck of a time in ETS with the roundabout and the company that I chose to deliver and where their location was. It was rather interesting just to get out of the street, let alone out of the city of good old Madrid. Ooh, there, horsey. Woo, 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 woo. Good. What are you waiting for? An invitation? There you go. Well done. Plenty of time. Oh, it wasn't me going slow wasn't an invitation for you, but I'm a nice person, so you can definitely go. Come on. At least I wasn't up full speed, otherwise I would have been a bit mad about it. Pick a lane and stick to it. That's how you get ahead in life. so I've been told. This might be interesting, going up a hill. Jordan, g'day Jordan, how you going? So what speed am I doing? 45. Right, I'll pull over to the other lane. I should be well clear of... What am I up to? 450, getting to 55. My goodness me. We should hit 60 by the time we get to the destination. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a hill. Is it? Or is that my imagination? I'm just wondering whether I should change down before I hit the hill or not. No, we're all good. I managed to make it to 55 before we ran into this fella. Just look, yeah, this the summer graphic mod, man, it definitely makes it. I'm pretty sure it was different looking around here. A bit more green. Maybe the summer one would look different when we put that on. Now I've got that mod, by the way. Well, I've got spring, summer, early autumn, late autumn mods at the moment. I'm waiting for the winter ones to be done for 1.4, but I think every month I'll be swapping over the seasons. So we're starting off with spring at the moment. For both ETS and ATS it is. And speed limit 40. Alright. And yeah, so every fifth stream really, for 4 streams with it. And on the 5th stream we'll switch over to the next season, which obviously will be summer since we're in spring. What's the time? 5:35. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is he purposely trying to make us wait for the red light? Yeah, plenty of time to get through there. Does he think this is a race? Yeah, I definitely want to get a mod for the gas stations. If anyone's got a suggestion of mod to use for real gas stations, got one for ETS, just one for ATS. I am contemplating getting that other one that I saw earlier. Actually, I should look around and see if there's any more than that, because it did say they're not updating it anymore. But as I said earlier, I mean, how many gas stations have gone, more companies have gone bust, and new ones have popped up in the last 5-6 years in America? I mean, I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't thought it would be that many. I thought it would be all the majors. Pretty much. And I'm sure I had a mod. I'll have to look that up. Maybe it's that mod that I didn't update and didn't realise I was using in this. That actually puts real names to the, like, it will be actual Walmart or whatever it is. Now, if you're wondering why I go slow around the corners and don't change gears, as I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned it earlier, but well, I have mentioned it earlier, but I don't know if anyone watching now actually heard it. It's just because I got the splitter key. The buttons are on the steering wheel, and they're a right pain to actually deal with, even without a microphone in the front of it hiding the steering wheel. Like if you're not going to go, guys, He is now, of course he is, right when I decided to go, because he just looked like he was just sitting there. Yeah, obviously when I turn the wheel, the key's no longer where it was when the wheel's not turning, and it's a real pain to try and find the button so I can switch range, because I use a shifter. And that's the reason why. It's even harder now, it's gone dark. I should turn the light on. I should check my mirrors. Driving like a real New Zealander, aren't I? That's right, we don't check our mirrors. We don't need to. There's not enough people in this country to worry about. It's not true. I'm joking, by the way. I mean, for the most part of the country, yeah. Don't you do you. Yeah, and I get... Was I not on the main road? Did I not have the right of way? Is there a different law in America in that? They've really got to do something about that, SCS. Keep saying it every time I do this. But they got to. They've got to figure out a way to sort that out. If they can't stop... Well, I mean, it happens in real life, right? Okay, that I accept, people just pulling out in front of you. I can deal with that. That's not what makes me mad about it. What makes me a bit upset about it is the fact that getting fined for something that's not your fault. And I would love if they'd be able to sort that out. The other person gets the fine, you know? Sorry, all of a sudden I had the urge to cough in the middle of talking. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Yeah, and what do? I go and do the exact same thing that... Hypocrite in the making? No, fully evolved, thank you. Fully evolved hypocrite. No, it would be neat if that instance, you know, like me pulling out right in front where I shouldn't have, then yeah, I get fined. But if the roles are reversed, then you shouldn't be fined for it. I wish they'd bring insurance. Jeez, it's taken me a while to get back into this game. No, I haven't played this since 1.37, to be honest. I just gotta get back into, especially playing it while streaming. Getting used to the sound so I know when to change gear and everything else, because I'm just so used to having my truck and the familiarity and knowing when I need to change and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm speeding. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, it'd be neat to have that thing where the slow time you come into an accident, then you got to get the truck away, and you know, and you have insurance, and you got to pay insurance and stuff like that. Like that. Just that, you know, I'm not asking for, you know, also you have to turn up to court, drive to court, walk into court, and defend yourself and all that kind of stuff. Just a bit of insurance like they have in the multiplayer. And yeah, and just find the right people, not to be fined for things that's not your fault. This is a nice little area, isn't it? Oh, there's a river there too. Oh, that's nice scenery. Oh, watch your head. There we go. Is that a racetrack? I wonder how much further we got to go. We were going Seattle. Oh, there we go, Seattle. This direction. Yeah, you can definitely see the influence of the spring mod on the vegetation there with the flowers and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's what that is. Here's me thinking, I'm hearing a noise from outside, but it's actually the echo. That's something they've obviously brought in since 137, since I last played it. There's noise from the going under the overpass, or through an underpass or whatever. Way it kicks in. Because half the time, every time I hear a noise around here, a loud noise, being where I live, my first thought is earthquake. Oh, this is a very, very nice area. Where is this? Uh-oh. I suppose I'm in the wrong... This is Seattle, isn't it? Oh, it is too. Oh, that's beautiful coming in through there. That was absolutely a beautiful entrance to the city. Turning off here. Well, if I can find a short, mind you, I should go to 6. I should do one more regardless of what the time finishes, considering how much later. But then I think because I was which way? That way. Yeah, because I thought the unfair advantage for this, because I was ironing out a lot of kinks and sorting things out in ATS. There's that noise again. Thinking that this would have a bit of an unfair advantage. I've actually done a lot more deliveries in ATS and gone a lot more places than I did with ETS. So I'm just thinking about the time, 6 o'clock, it's 15 minutes away. Yeah, old charger. Whether or not to do another delivery or just end it there. I'm still got to get there and everything else like that. Oh good, I'll be going right past that exclamation mark, whatever that is. Oh, that's a neat sound. Glad they've added that in. Or improved on it. The acoustics is awesome. Oh, it's a new waypoint, is it? Of course it would be. I've already found the recruitment agency and the dealer. Yeah, mate. It's popping through. Right, where's my location for, is it, ooh, there is it. No, is that it there? That's it there flashing, isn't it? That's it right there. Nice easy one. By the way, I've got it on random, so it chooses between easy and hard. Because I like to be surprised. Tell you what, if I decided to skip, I should never play this game at all with this one. Seriously. Alright, take it off. I've got a date to get to. Dinner is my date. Date with Destiny. This child. Playing in the background. Nope. Just said that for the sake of saying it, not because it's true. Right, money, 19 grand. So yeah, I can't remember how much I had in ETS. I think it's more. So I think ETS is ahead. We are currently, let's see if we can do one more. I'm in Seattle. Let's see if we can't get just a short job just to get us a little bit of extra cash. It will be little if it's a short job. Ooh, that's actually the only one I've... No, that's... No, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I see a problem here. I see a slight problem here. I see no deliveries whatsoever from our company. So I think that sort of solves that issue, doesn't it? Alright. Well, what we will do... we'll take a look at these truck dealers here. So I've got Kenworth, I've got and Mac so far. How many is there? Isn't it just these three and a Volvo? Yeah, probably. They took their time. Useless. In fact, I should... how long they took to find me, realise that I'm no good, should have been an indication to me that they're not very good employees. Their business won't last long. They're not very savvy. What's this one? That's all of them. Right, okay. Yeah, isn't there just Kenworth? Oh, Peterbilt. Okay, so let's just have a... visit selected dealer. Let's just check these. Yes. No, I accidentally purposely pressed the button because I didn't want to go there again. I don't know, sometimes. It's just hard being a genius. It just really is. So geniuses keep telling me. I can't customize this, but I mean, at least this gives me a rough idea of how much. See, 170 grand, and that's for that one there. Now, I was looking at ETS yesterday, and like the second level trucks are roughly around that price. So it's a huge, huge difference in prices. I mean, obviously I haven't added all the bits and pieces on this, and I have to wait until level 20. Which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Because we've got until then. Obviously I'm going to buy my own truck once I've got enough money to do it. We'll figure out what brand, whatever, company, truck, model truck we're going to go with. Stick with that for all the way through and just build it up to the best truck we want, and then whatever I set for me will be the trucks we use. Which also brings up another interesting problem I'm going to have a wee think about. So obviously, like I said, I've thought about this, doing it this way. There's going to be some fine tuning probably in the first 2 or 3 weeks of streaming it, because there's going to be things I didn't think about that are going to pop up. But look on the bright side. At least you know you'll be there to see it happen. So, yeah. So, definitely, I'm going to have a look on my other profile at all the options in there, and then come with that. Write down everything I need to do as far as guidelines and all that kind of stuff, so I can probably put it into a command for people to run if they want to know what's going on here. But we've started it. We've done one of each now. The other thing too is because with my brilliant memory, not remembering how much money we're going to have, it's going to be a bit of a surprise to me each time. Just something I got to remember, I suppose, because especially now we've come up with an end game for this. But yeah, I think that's about it, because I need to go close some windows. It's starting to get very cold. And make myself a dinner. So as always, a big thank you to everyone who's come along and watched, whether you've been and gone, still here, or watching after the fact on the VOD. I've got a little bit of entertainment out of it, give you a bit of a giggle, especially with my massive disappointment of trying to back in that second job or third job, whatever it was. If you didn't see that, don't go watch that on the VOD. It's you know, it's not nice to laugh at other people's misfortunes. Now feel free if it makes you laugh. I'll probably watch it back and laugh, but I definitely wasn't laughing when it was happening. But anyway, a big thank you to Smoodo, who I'm going to see tomorrow. We'll be back with Farming Sim, and Mr. Smoodolini will be there with me, and Mr. Patro as well. Maybe Mr. Panda might pop in, and we're doing the contract thing. That's tomorrow and the next day, which is my Sunday and Monday. Obviously, check my schedule page out for your local times and day for the rest of them. And we'll be doing the first stream of, well, it's not really the first. It's actually the second, and I'll probably carry on from where I left off on that one and only time I did stream Dyson's Sphere program. But that'll be on Tuesday and Thursday, and then back to ETS on Friday, and back to this next Saturday. Also, thank you to Mask Gamer 1997 for the follow and keeping me company and chat as well. Thank you. It's nice to have you aboard. Nice chatting to you and keeping me company. And also DC Dave, as always. He always comes in and says hello and stuff like that. It's always good to see you. Give me a bit of stick. Shall I say, I'll let you give me a bit of stick. Because I'm all about making other people look good and feeling happy. And I'm humble about it, because I don't tell anyone I do it. So there. Anyway, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, but until then, guys, thank you so much to everyone who's come along, and hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, and if I don't, well, I'll see you when I see you, but until then, look after yourselves, have a great day, have a great weekend, and we will see you when we do. Until then, see you later, guys. Bye.